Hey, so we're on the road and we just entered the Flint Hills. I just saw the sign. We're a couple hour or so down the line, and we've already gotten a thumbs up from just a driver while we were in the dark who saw the car all dressed up, and the lady at the toll. What did she say? She said, "Oh, how about them Royals?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about."
Yep.
And then we just rolled on our way. Anyway, we thought we'd tell a little bit about ourselves while we're in the middle of this drive a little bit. And like I said, I'm Eric Adler, and we thought we'd tell us in a bit of a Royals way. And I got to tell you, I've been at the Star for 29 years, and I came here when I was 26 out of New York City, and it has a very much of a Royals feel to it. My first job was actually in Omaha, and I had never been anywhere near Omaha. People thought, like, why do you want to move from New York City? I'd gotten out of Columbia there. First big job in newspaper to work at the Omaha World-Herald. Why do you want to come from New York City to Omaha? And I told them then, first of all, I needed a job. And second of all, I thought, that's what journalism is about, to be in places and worlds and people that I don't know. And I knew New York. I knew New Jersey. I'd grown up out there. And I'd never been to the Midwest. And honestly, my thought was, hey, I'll come out here for a couple years, 1, 2 years, and head on back. So when I got to Omaha, I remember getting there at night. It was like June of 1985, maybe June, yeah, late June 1985. And I told a taxi, which was not easy to find, to drive me out to the edge of town because I just wanted to see the Midwest and see what this town was about. And it was June, so it was light, really late at night. And I'd been walking across this country road out there, and a storm started coming up, and I'd never ever in my life seen a Midwestern storm, where you see the clouds sort of bursting with lightning way out 10 miles away, and the light starts turning a little purplish and dark, and never in my life had I seen a storm 10 miles off, because you don't see 10 miles off in New York City or in New Jersey, maybe at the shore or something like that, over the ocean, but never over plains like that. And I just thought it was gorgeous, but also started getting scared. So I decided I better hitchhike back to Omaha, and I started hitchhiking back. And this guy picks me up in his truck, and he asks me who I am, what am I doing out there. He was a really nice young kid, and I told him, yeah, I'm a new reporter with the World-Herald. And he goes, man, you're out here. And I said, yeah. I said, what do you do? And he said, I play for the Omaha Royals. And he was the first guy I'd actually met in Omaha on that first night. And my response was, what's that? He goes, oh, it's the AAA team for the Kansas City Royals. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever, that's cool. And he drove me on. He was a pitcher, and I can't tell you, I wish I could tell you he was somebody famous, amazing. I don't remember. I just remember he was a tall, lanky guy, and he was really sweet and kind-hearted, and he was like, wished me luck, and I wished him luck, and that was it. And then 3 months later, I got a job in Kansas City. And the Fountains, that was in October of 1985, and the Fountains were spouting blue. And I didn't cover the team that year because I was a brand new guy. I was actually hired on as a science and medical reporter, so it wouldn't have been a thing I'd do anyway. But I do remember those games, and I remember the night that they beat the Cardinals, the 7th game, and I had this apartment in South Hyde Park in Kansas City, and I opened up the windows. I didn't have any screens, hot summer night as I recall, and all I heard was the horns, honking all over town, just late into the night that the Royals had won. I remember when they won got that final out, I threw open the windows, and all you heard was car horns all over town. And so that's my first time in Kansas City, and first memories of Kansas City go back to baseball and the Royals. So that's it. Thanks.